Impact Life in Davenport honoring those who have passed away as a result of sickle cell disease and those still fighting. Maddie Franz joins us in studio to tell us about this disorder and who it impacts the most. Good evening, Maddie.
Hey, John. Sickle cell disease causes malformed red blood cells, resulting in complications like chronic pain, anemia, and organ damage. Out of 100,000 people in the U.S. with the disorder, 9 out of 10 are of African descent. One of the ways to relieve some of those symptoms is to exchange those malformed blood cells with healthy ones. But to do that, organizations like Impact Life in Davenport need to receive blood from a diverse set of donors.
Belita was 39. She died in 2011. Barbara died when she was 41, and that was on April the 3rd, 2015.
It's been more than 10 years since Belita Butts lost her 2 oldest daughters to sickle cell disease. Even with frequent hospitalizations, they both sang and wrote poetry.
And they would take their IV poles and go around to other patients and sing to them and read their poems to them.
Butts read some of her daughter's writing at a ceremony held by Impact Life in Davenport on World Sickle Cell Disease Awareness Day.
Maybe it takes the voice of my sister and myself to improve, to change things for sickle cell patients in the future. And I'd like to say that this is their voice in the future.
One of the things that made a difference for Belita and Barbara, a therapy that exchanges the mutated red blood cells for healthy ones.
It would cut down the number of hospitalizations and illnesses, so it's very beneficial.
But sickle cell patients can only tolerate certain kinds of blood, and each session of exchange therapy requires up to 8 donations, sometimes as often as every month.
1 in 3 African American blood donors are a match for a sickle cell patient.
That's why Impact Life and Belita Butts are encouraging a more diverse set of donors to give blood.
You're giving somebody the opportunity to live a normal life, a life that has quality.
Butts says she finds special meaning in holding sickle cell awareness on the same day as Juneteenth.
Freedom is a continuum. We're on a continuum for freedom, and sickle cell is just one arm of that continuum for all of us.
Anyone who's part of a racial minority who donates to Impact Life can be tested for sickle cell compatibility. If you're a match, you can receive special perks through the Red for Life program. That can include extra points to spend at the reward store or an extra donation to charity. John, Jenna?
All right, Maddie, thank you.